Hey guys, I'm sharing the slide. Can see or not?
Can.
Can see,
Can.
So I think there are still people coming in, but at 6:57 now lah. So probably can just start our this afternoon social event Sugu. For those who are in, I welcome everybody to say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Most of us I think used to Zoom or online meeting lah. So unless you cannot be heard probably you have to make sure you unmute your mic when you want to speak. So I guess welcome everybody. This is a special event we are doing for our beloved friend Sugu. So let us just continue with some of this planning that I have done for slideshow a bit of slideshow, and also what are the things that I have put in place for this afternoon so that we have a guided way to do this particular event. So we have given out this promotion flyer to make sure timing and also the signing in, the timing is correct So we have our few person from hospice to come in to help up. Of course, everyone here probably in the industry also know Dr. Bina So Dr. Bina will be giving the comment if in case any related matters and then most of the things that it will be done by myself also in maybe relating to questions, or you all have questions for Sugu, can always shout out to ask questions. So before we begin, there's a normal thing. We have our president, Dr. Tang, maybe to say a few words for us, and then we will go into meeting Sugu Dr. Tang, up to you to say a few words.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. Well, the first thing is a big hello to Mr. Sugu, whom I probably have met quite some time ago. I want to say thank you for talking to us, and also take this opportunity to say hi to everyone, friends of large group of people from Roche. You can see that things are going on well, a lot of affection for each other, especially for Mr. Sugu. Okay, so I want to take this opportunity to say, well, it's not very often that we have patients who would be prepared to talk to us, or maybe talk about what they are experiencing with their illness publicly, or in a more public manner, which is a very rare thing, and it is also a good thing, because it would be a source of comfort and inspiration to other people who maybe will have a look at some of the discussion that we are holding. So I want to thank you, Mr. Sugu, for having this meeting on Zoom. I suppose this is the indirect benefits of having COVID, where now everybody have access to a big group of televideo meeting without having to pay anything to telecom. Okay, so I think I won't take too much of your time, other than passing back to our moderator, and Thomas will try to direct and maybe help with regulating the meeting. Okay, Thomas, over to you.
Sure, over to me. So thank you, Dr. Tang. Of course, this is also a last minute thing that we are doing for Sugu, in the sense that I have been keeping in touch with Sugu for once in a while over the last few years, and in fact when he was traveling to Kuching or KK, we had actually before meet up in Kopitiam, So I got to know about Sugu lately, going in and out of chemo and also doing treatment. So I've been the one keeping in touch with him. And some of my, those who have left us for a while, I still keep in touch with. So we friends, especially the old, we call ourselves oldies. In fact, in Kuching, we have the senior oldies for a group. So let me maybe just say a few words about how I got to know Sugu's condition. So Sugu, once a while, we met up, and then he informed me that he was diagnosed of lung cancer and on treatment. So I think the timing around 2 to 3 years ago. So probably he had been on treatment for close to 3 to 4 years in and out. And then just for those who were not in the company and those who joined the company after Sugu has left us, Sugu was our product manager for many years in Roxafin and also some of the BU3 or the high-tech product management. And he has also gone international for international assignment with other companies. And then in the last, I think 6 or 8 years, he came back to Malaysia. So let me just continue with some preparation that I've done. Thank you for joining us this particular special meetup with Sugu on Zoom. And likely you never know that we have already touched 67 to 70 people. So it was only thinking that it is a small meeting with the Kuching guys, because Kuching guys, we have a small WhatsApp group. So we thought that maybe some of these friends, we can say hello to Sugu. So now we have about 67 of us, so very good in the sense that you're able to see Sugu online. Right. We want to do this in the sense to communicate and then to break down barriers so that we actually can know what is our friend doing and then how he coped with this disease, and also to say to give him encouragement and also to let us know, also recap on some of the old memories. So there is no question that is stupid question. So we feel free to ask if anything that you all like to know about Sugu. We need to be in this moment make it light. Right. The style for me to do this is that we actually will do some questions and answers for Sugu to say a few words on his feelings and his journey. His journey in battling with this disease. And then if any of the more medical related thing, we will get Dr. Dina to give some comments. So, and then after all, you all can ask, I will be the moderating. Right. First question is actually, I like to maybe start off with the first question that this is actually cancer we are dealing with Roach. But then how did Sugu deal with this when he was, first told of the diagnosis? When was that, Sugu? Maybe Sugu.
It was on the first week of January 2018 when I was informed by my oncologist at Pantai that I have a lung cancer. She came in the morning and told me got the X-ray result. She's considered that it is a lung cancer. So earlier, I met the surgeon. Why I met the surgeon was I went to Pantai to fix my hernia. I got left and right hernia. The right one was fixed about a year ago, 1.5 years. The left one was left just like that until I got some problem pain. So I went there and the surgeon came at night about 10 o'clock. He called me up. He said, I want to talk to you. Something that I saw in the X-ray. I saw a spot. So I looked at him. I said, any idea what spot is that? He said, I can't tell you now. I'm a surgeon. Then I told him, if it's a spot, if it's a, could it be a cancer? He said, no, I can't tell you that. I'm a surgeon. Only an oncologist confirm. So right to him, straight on his face now, I put it this way. I told him that Dr. Fami at that time, Dr. Fami, if it is a cancer, I have no fear at all. I have no fear if it is cancer. I never asked for it. I never smoked. I think probably I drink 1 glass of beer in 10 years. I kept myself healthy, being a sole breadwinner. Therefore, if it is a cancer, I have no fear. I will take it. This comes from God. I believe God will some or other guide me. So life will continue. No fear. I'm not hypocrite. I'm not telling to make someone happy or pretending nothing is wrong. So when I see the oncologist tomorrow, then I'll get more information. For a short while, he looked stunned. He said, I never come across any patient who said this. Anyway, he said, good luck to you. I'll probably see you one or twice. I'll pass it to the oncologist. That was my first answer to him. Then I slept like a log at night. I really slept like a log. Take it whatever comes now, put it that way. You see? That was my first response now, within the 12 hours, the first 12 hours.
So second part is that usually we have people who are within our family or friends who have been diagnosed of cancer, and the journey, in fact, a lot of it is like you know about it, and then later on, sometimes we lost touch with some of these friends of ours, and then later we do not know how they move on in terms of treatment. So the timing was 2018 January. So 2018, 2019, 2020, about 3 years now. So 3 years. So roughly, what was the up and down that you had gone through?
I remember the first time a bit shocked in the morning when he came. I said, at the same time, the oncologist was there. The oncologist said, yes, Sugu, cancer. Everybody looked shocked. Quickly, I told them, look, don't worry. We got tons of medicine for cancer. It is not a death warrant for me. I'll be going to live for many, many more years. Don't worry. So I gave them assurance first. Coming from this line, we got many, many drugs available. Just relax. I will come up from this hospital. I'm going to live for many years. So that's the first assurance I gave them, and I think some or other it pacified everyone now.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
I myself, my mother was a cancer patient for breast cancer around 20 years ago, and well managed and treated well. And recently also she developed lung cancer around 1.5 years ago. So the up and down also is like family asking how, things like that, and then emotionally is a tough part. So I would like to maybe get Dr. Bina to comment on this part, the early part of diagnosis and breaking the bad news, and then later on how to cope. Dr. Bina?
Hello, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Thomas for actually arranging this. I think for Mr. Sugu, this is definitely a great opportunity to share something which I feel that not many people are brave enough to share. Cancer is associated with a lot of stigma, and I would say, Mr. Sugu, you're very brave to openly talk about this, and your sharing will definitely help many others, because sharing actually helps us to be more relaxed and in tune with our inner feelings. Is when we are not sharing is when the burden becomes much harder. And I think for the family, maybe what you did was, I think for that point in time, it was a good choice, because you see, hope is what all of us rely on. Because without hope, we will even become worse. we won't be able to face the future. So I think you took a good step by calming your family members so that they can be with you on your journey. And I'm sure along the way you would have met people with negative thoughts and people with positive thoughts. So that is the place where you can then filter out who you can keep as a positive friends and how you remove the negative people from your life. Okay, I mean, that's what I will say for now.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Vina.